And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. And we are live and live. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good evening, Dolores Taylor. Dolores Taylor, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Yo, Angie, yo. What's up, sis? I didn't have time to get dinner tonight, so of course I ate the rest of my Chinese food from last night. So tonight, it's Cheetos. Mmm, Cheetos. That's my dinner, Cheetos. I mean, I can always go out later and get something to eat. Oh, thank you, Dolores. Thank you. Thank you for all you do for us. I really appreciate that. Thank you. People have been complimenting me all day. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Said it's nice to be nice. And it's, and it's also, um, Troy, the soul pole, Anthony. Good evening, Troy. That's okay, sis. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you're eating leftovers. There's nothing wrong with that, sis. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's okay. I'm going to be okay. As you can see, I ain't missing no meals, so. Silk Sonic. They just got a Grammy for that song, for Song of the Year. Leave the Door Open. That's all right. Congratulations to Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak, or Pack, whichever one it is. Um, they, it's like an imaginary group, but they're not doing imaginary things. They're doing great things. So I'm happy for them. Congratulations once again. Also, congratulations to Amir Thompson, if that name doesn't sound familiar. Um, then you're not a fan of the Roots, or you don't watch the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Of course, he is I guess you could say he's the band leader of the Roots for the Tonight Show, which is a great thing. So yeah, so it's a regular gig, and on the weekends he's also a DJ. Questlove, you can't do everything, man. And look, you have to sit down, just play the drums, okay? It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Good evening to Dolores Taylor, Troy Anthony, a.k.a. the Soul Pole, and my sister from another Mr., Angie Martin Turner, who's eating leftovers while I eat Cheetos. Something's wrong with this picture, right? Here's sweet Anita Baker and Angel on Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm. Well, you eat those leftovers, sis. I mean, we're trying to confirm whether grits are considered groceries, but I'm also positive that eggs are poultry. And of course, the jury's still out on, was Mona Lisa a man? She was an ugly she was an ugly woman, or a good looking man, whichever. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ooh, Lord. The Lord said, I'm so upset I can't hear the music you're playing here in Virginia. Yes, you can. All you have to do is, if you have a phone, a tablet, a PC, or if you have Alexa, just say, hey, Alexa, play WOSD radio. Now, if you have Alexa, it will play the station and you can hear the music. And then, of course, watch my ugly self on, on your computer or your phone. So just ask Alexa to play WOSD. Say, hey, Alexa, play WOSD radio. And it plays it automatically. So mom said you need a meal. I will eat, mother. I will eat. I just can't eat right now because, and I'm not buying no DoorDash. I can door and dash it myself. So, but mom, I'm not missing any meals. Trust me, not at all. Yes, it will work on Google TV if you have a Google TV or if you have a Fire Stick. All you have to do is put it on your Fire Stick, WOSDradio.com, and it'll come up on your television. Yep, I did it before with my big screen. So I have a medium screen, I got a big screen, and I got a little smaller screen. So yeah, I'm all straight. So so I got to feed you. No, you don't have to. Jay said, I'm not late today, bro. Nope, you got it on time. See, you're in another time zone. That's what threw you off. So you're okay now. Jay Lewis, what's going on, sir? And no, Angie, you don't have to feed me. I'm okay. Tell mom I'm all right. When I get off the air, I'll go get something to eat, something light before I go to bed. So, yeah. So, but yeah, Dolores, if you have a Fire Stick, yeah, it'll come up on the Fire Stick. So that's it. Hey, Natasha again. Good Lord, she's taking over the show. You're very welcome, Dolores, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And guys, while I have you online, please don't forget to share the video on your page. Okay, share and share alike. Sharing is caring. So where it says like, comment, and share, just share the page. Just hit share, and Facebook will do the rest. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. It's 7:19 p.m. Yep. You're what, 2 hours ahead of us? Yeah. So, yeah. If you're in Vegas, yeah, you're definitely 2 hours ahead of us. But I'm glad you remembered to make the adjustment. So, um, so it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. We're at 7, and of course Central Standard Time. We're at 9. So somewhere in between there, we come on at 8. I don't know, but anyway, but that's it. Thank you. Um, Angie, I'm okay. Of course, she's making a big deal out of it. It's all right. I will eat. I just don't have anything right now. I ate the rest of my Singapore noodles for lunch, so I'm still pretty full. That's why I'm snacking on the Cheetos. Otherwise, I'm okay. I have Cheetos and I have water. If it gets that bad, then I will DoorDash and order a pizza or something. But otherwise, I'll be okay. Sis and mother, I will be all right. I'm okay. Please don't fuss over me. Okay, fuss over me. It's okay. If you insist, go right ahead. Fuss over me. Yeah. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I wonder if I'm going to get any surprises tonight. I normally get a surprise at least once a night. I know how Mama is. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'll be okay, Mom. Tell her I'll be all right. I'm going to eat. Just not right now. I can't eat right now because I'm on the air. I can't leave. So, Lawana, her. No, 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 no. Hey, Lawana, good evening. Welcome to the Bedtime Stories chat line. Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Like I said, wondering if I'm going to get any surprises tonight. If you know what I mean. Um, I know who won't be online tonight, and that will be the young lady whose last name I share. So I don't think she'll be on tonight. Um, and I'm not going to crack any jokes because I don't want to get slapped like Chris Rock got slapped. But her father is once again in the hospital. So of course, our prayers are going out to my father-in-law, Mr. James Bell. He just got out of the hospital last week, only to go back in today. But he's going to be okay. He's going to be all right. And uh, we are praying his health right now. So it's not his time. It's not his time. Because Lord, if she loses her daddy, in the dictionary, there's a picture of her under Daddy's Girl. She is grinning with that gap. She is grinning. She said, I would have got my teeth fixed a long time ago if it hadn't been for my daddy. We got the same smile. I said, I heard that. Well, my daddy and I had the same smile too, but he got his fixed, so I'm going to get mine fixed. Hey, Janine. I'm sorry, Queen Janine. Yeah. Yeah. Kenneth Brian Edmonds, aka Babyface, and Whip Appeal, the 12-inch version, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. What are you a doctor of, Al Greer? I'm a musicologist. That means I know a whole bunch about music. Just ask me and I'll tell you. I'm also an R&B historian. So there. Now, ask me again and I'll tell you. Hello to Queen Janine, also to Lawana, to Dolores Taylor once again, and of course, my sister from another mister, Angie Martin Turner. And Angie, tell Mom that I will eat something, just not right now because I'm on the air. But these Cheetos and this Ice Mountain water will do until midnight. And I'll go and get some food, probably something, real light. Anyway, also hello to Troy Anthony. Troy said, as long as we're making up titles, I'm a breastologist. So am I. So am I. Yeah. Private practice, of course. It's your Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time, like this one from AWB. And of course, it's Titty Tuesday. So there you go. So if someone needs a breast exam, you're right there to perform it, I guess. Shaka Strong, good evening, sir. How are you? Thank you for entering the chat room. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, as always. And looky at the bottom of the screen, Bedtime Stories with Dr. Al Greer. Donations are welcome via the Cash App at $ Al P. Greer. Troy Anthony, go to the corner. You are in a time. Oh, no. Thank you, Dolores. That's right. He needs a little handling there. Shaka said, I'm all good, sir. I'm glad to hear that, sir. And Troy said, it's like what Denise Williams said. Let's hear it for the boob. Okay. Let's hear it for the boobs. Mm-mm. Or, of course, if you're a fan of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, bad boobs, bad boobs. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boobs, bad. See, now you got me doing it, Troy. You've got me acting silly. I don't do that. Sure I do. Yeah. I tell you. Mm-mm. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Don't forget to share the video with other people, and I'll just be waiting for their friend request. Water. It's so refreshing. Almost like lemonade. Like a refreshing drink. Once again, thank you guys for joining me this evening. So what are we going to talk about on this Tuesday? It's 2 for Tuesday. Queen Janine, we are going to have to put you in the corner with Troy. Oh, come on. Come on, Queen. Don't be so mean, Queen. You know, we're all bosom buddies around here. Bosom buddies. Okay. Have you tried eating wraps? As a matter of fact, yes. I get my wraps from Buster Rhymes 50 Cent. I'm sorry. Not those kind of wraps? Okay, my bad. LL Cool J, Cool Mo D. You know, I like the old school wraps. No, I do. I get the either the spinach or the basil. And usually I get either turkey meat or what is that? Tuna. There's a 24-hour Subway around the house. The Sister Teresa, hello. Good evening. How are you? I thought about you tonight. Someone gave me something. I was like, oh yeah. Since you do that stuff, I was like, I do. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm scared to do it because he gave it to me. But good evening, the Sister Teresa, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, all rise and, of course, all govern yourselves accordingly, as we say in church. Yeah. Lydell Redmond, the Mr. the Mr. Hypnotic. Yeah. Good to see you, sir. I appreciate you, as always. I kind of miss your black ass, too. I really do. Yeah. I know I saw you, a couple of weeks ago. It's time to Google Judge's name like a menu so we have our notes and know what's up. Okay. I hear ya. I hear ya. But anyway, yes, Mr. Redmond, I miss seeing you guys. I really do. You know, it's like we only see each other at weddings and those other things we're not going to talk about. But, you know, I miss little Ashley. With her little, yeah, feet. That's the only thing little on her. Feet and her hands. That's the only thing's little on her. I'm like, oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Yeah. But anyway, thank you once again for joining us. So, he is funny. Freaky frat boy is what he's called. I will be back this weekend. Miss you too. Ashley's birthday is Friday. Oh, wow. Is she having a party or something? Yeah. I wonder what she's going to wear for her birthday. Maybe her birthday suit? Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't want to be anywhere near Ashley if she gets drunk. Because 9 times out of 10, I will be drunk as well. And that's not going, it's no. Uncle Al, is that your hand on my, no, that's not my hand. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just doesn't sound well. Someone calling me Uncle Al and, you know, and they have their arms around me. Uncle Al, I love you. I love you too. Anyway, there's a judge up to for vote who reversed all the awarded funds to be rewarded to the reckless death of Antonio Greer from the cops. Okay. We're hanging out Thursday at Smiley's Gaming Lounge. You know I got to work. At 7 o'clock, where will I be on Thursday? Yep. I'll give you a hint. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes. I'll be at the gospel station on Thursday. I cannot come partay. I cannot come partay with you. Not on Thursday. Friday, yes. Yes, Friday, you got me. You got me. You got me. I'm fine, Elaine James. How are you? Yes. Say, oops, praise God. Hallelujah. Yes, Thursday is the Lord's Day. The choir practice. And anyway, let me stop that. No, I'm an ordained minister. I can do that now. Yeah. I just have to send out for my certificate. She's going out of town Friday for the weekend. Oh, dang. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, and I don't think she'll be leaving the girls here. If she could like detach, well, anyway, I guess there's no detaching them, right? Mm-hmm. And what's cool about it is they'll look the same when she gets older. They're not going to, yeah. Is anyone else watching this American Gangster Trap Queen show on BET right now? No, I will probably be watching it after 12 o'clock while I eat my wrap. Judge Rita Marie Van Tail was appointed and has never been actually elected. Reserved millions of dollars to zero. The drug dealer lady has jugs out and the woman is playing is juicy. Okay. Thank you, Troy. I can hardly wait to see that now. After 7. Can he love you like this? It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Lydell Redmond, a.k.a. Mr. Hypnotic. Also to Lawana Traylor. Troy Anthony, a.k.a. The Soul Pole. Queen Janine, thank you so much for joining us. Did I leave anyone out? I guess I didn't. I got everybody this time. Jay Lewis, of course, is listening to us right now in sunny Las Vegas. I think it is sunny in Las Vegas. I need to check if it's still sunny in Las Vegas. As long as he's not in Southern California, because, sometimes it rains in Southern California. Oh, yeah, I'm full of jokes tonight, I tell you. It's your Dr. Al Greer with Wham! Featuring George Michael. This is Careless Whisper. Sis, feel so unsure. Ooh, Lord. Oh, I'm sorry. The Sister Teresa. I'll say it when I go back on. I'm sorry. I sure did. You are so right, and I was so wrong. I was so wrong. What song is that from? And I was so wrong. But I will make up for it when I go back on the air. The Sister Teresa. How could I forget you? How can I forget you? Anyway, yeah, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Just don't slap me in the face. That joke should be over with right now, I tell you. Yeah. I'm speaking of midterm primaries. How many we have had many George Floyd judges. Ooh, that's deep. Not the George Floyd judges. Mm-mm. So that's not good at all. Not good at all. Not good. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. No, they don't. Yeah. No more George Jefferson judges. What she said, George Jefferson. Oh boy, you can. I tell you, Troy, you can make a joke out of anything. Ooh, part B. Weezy. Anyway. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not the George Jefferson judges. Got no rhythm. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better. Yeah. What's the name of the station I'm setting it up? WOSD. We're old school Dusty's Radio.com. Did you hear about the Crown Act being passed? It is illegal to discriminate against blacks and people of color wearing our hair when it's perfectly natural, in its perfectly natural state, the perfect way God made it. I hear you. Hey, Yolanda, what's going on? That's my niece, y'all. Say hi to my niece, Yolanda. Yes, yes, she is. Mm-mm. But that Jay-Z hair is ridiculous. I know, right? His hair is it's got a mind of its own. Now, I hear you. I hear what you're saying about the natural state of hair and that black women should have the right to wear any hairstyle that they want to. You know, it's our heritage. Of course, the white girls flat iron theirs, or well, don't have to flat iron them. It's just flat anyway. But sometimes they frizz up their hair so it'll look like ours. So when we do that, it's like, oh, we're being defiant or we're being militant or something like that. So yeah. Ooh, easy. Ooh, she's being a militant. Oh, she's being like that Angela Davis. We couldn't stand her back in the day. Lawana said, "I have to admit, his hair is horrendous, but it's in its natural state. We'll we'll give him an office job." Yeah, right. I mean, even if my hair, what's up, Kiki? Even if my hair grew that long, I don't think I would wear it like that. I really don't. I just would not. No. No, I think I would have to pass. He needs a manual lawnmower for that monstrosity. I heard that. It is definitely a monstrosity. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I will pass on that hair of his. Yeah, he don't need a barber shop. He needs somebody. He needs Edward Scissorhands to do his hair. Ugh. Mm-mm. And we'll put him in an office so no one can see him. Yeah, all the way in the back of the office. Mm-mm. Kiki, what's going on, sir? Mm. The star of the story, I'll always tell. Heatwave, featuring Mr. Johnny Wilder Jr. and star of the story right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, saying hello to the Sister Teresa. I see I didn't forget this time. Once again to Queen Janine Loana, Les Keith Scott, aka Kiki, thank you for joining us as well. Troy Anthony, the Soul Pole. And I guess that's everybody. Jay Lewis, who's listening right now in sunny Las Vegas? Yeah, okay. Troy said, we're talking about people's hair now, right? Now, a few years ago, Chris Rock did a movie called Good Hair. Remember that one? And then he goes and makes a comment about Jada's hair. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. I don't want to get slapped. Monkey's hair is neater than Jay-Z's hair. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his hair. He's just, and my thing is, if you can grow your hair that long, I guess I would grow it too. But right now, I got a sunroof. I got a sunroof. Troy said my hair is natural and I'm mega intelligent. I know that's right. Angie said good night. Queen Janine saying good night. I guess she's saying good night to Angie. Yeah, have me something, anyway. Here I am making demands of my sister. Yes. Fix some more of that spaghetti that you cooked the other night. That spaghetti was so good, I tell you. It was so good. Here's Confunction, the first of two in a row from them, right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Just take your time. But remember, it's only an act that passed down party lines, not a law. So when they get ready, they can decide not to renew the act. Okay, cool. Yeah. But no one says anything to Caucasians for wearing their hair pink, blue, green, orange, or purple. No, they do not. They absolutely don't. Yeah. They can wear it as colorful as they like. But as a matter of fact, they can wear plaits to work and will be accepted. Like if they're like goth or something like that, the goth, they wear the ponytails, or the pigtails on each side, and they're green most of the time or blue. I'm like, okay, but no, nobody says anything to them. Hey, different strokes for different folks, and we're definitely different. So yeah, but once again, even if my hair were that long enough to grow, I don't think I would grow it out that long and wear it like that. I mean, he looks like Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons. Pardon me. If you want to hear your hair anywhere or wear your hair anywhere you want, be as good as us at sports and R&B music. Oh God. Oh, Troy, what am I going to do with you, man? What am I going to do with you? That's crazy. Uh, it was to stop overbearing teachers from cutting their students' hair, especially when that young boy was getting ready to wrestle in a match. They cut his hair to diminish him, or he'd forfeit the match. So those folks should have been arrested. But then that would require us selecting judges who want the same. Queen Janine says, it's BS. They want to take the last bit of our heritage away from us. True that. Where did my niece go? Oh, niece. Where did she go? Our TV station covered the story. Thank you. In Mount Pleasant, Michigan, where a teacher cut a black girl's hair during class, which was not that teacher's place to cut that little girl's hair at all. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. If teachers in Al's day wanted to cut a student's hair to look more like hers, he'd have a he'd have a beehive. Oh boy. Oh boy. Troy. Mm-mm-mm. A beehive. You got me there, sir. Not the beehive. Mm-mm. The teacher was a black woman. Really? Why would a black woman cut a black girl's hair? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Be right back, guys. Because she's ignorant. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, she is ignorant. To cut a little black girl's hair. Mm-mm. Yep. All right. I know. How dare her? Yeah. She said that's double ridiculous for a black woman to cut a little. No. To cut a child's hair. No. That's totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Nope. You said she should go to jail. Mm. Gonna be all right. You can't be soaking. You just got to keep on stroking. Struggling, baby. Confunction, two in a row from them, By Your Side, and Love's Train. I remember at one time I dated this young lady, and that song came out. She was like, I thought the name of the song was Love's Strain. No, you just put the S on the end of. He took the S off the end of love and put it on the beginning of train and made it Love Strain. No, it's Love Train, sweetheart. Yes, it is. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Once again, hello to Queen Janine, Lawana, and Jay Lewis, who's somewhere. My niece, Yolanda, she was on here earlier. I guess she had something else to do. But, sweetheart, make it do what it do, baby. Bedtime Stories is sponsored by Holly Jennings. Hello, Holly. Welcome, 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 Holly Jennings. You say Jen is on, Jay Lewis is on Venice Beach. I don't blame him. That's me on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis, and the best music of your life, a Ray Neal media station. It's your Dr. Al Greer. Once again, hello to Dolores Taylor, who is listening to us. I'm sure she's listening to me now via the Fire Stick or Alexa, like Ralph DeHoove Liggins always says. Just ask Alexa to play WOSD. Say, hey, Alexa, play WOSD. Finding WLSD on TuneIn. Well, I can't say it like Alexa does, but that's how we do it. What's up to the Hoove? Welcome to Bedtime Stories Facebook chat room. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay. That's 4 songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. Brother Raheem, who listens to me on both Bedtime Stories and the B-sides. Tonight, he's already given me an idea who we're going to do for foreplay. So I appreciate you, Brother Raheem. He's never on our chat lines, but he always comments on Facebook. Well, I think he's only on Instagram, but I appreciate you, Brother Raheem. Here's the Daz Band, An Invitation to Love, with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Is Raheem still with Eric B? That's a good question. That's a very good question, Troy. I wish I had the answer. I don't know for sure. Eric B and Rakim. Don't sweat the technique. Anyway, The Hoove. Got my internet back and it is working. Um, yep, it's working real good. The my mouth is matched up with the words and everything else, so it's working real nice, real nice. Queen Janine. Mm. Holly Jennings, are you still there? I think Holly found me on her Fire Stick. No jokes, Troy. No jokes. Fire Stick. I know. If you have a Fire Stick, you need to see a doctor on that. Okay. Only me and Troy will get that joke. And maybe Ralph, he'll get it too. The Hoove. Anyway, don't forget to share the video, guys. Share and share alike. And if anybody knows of anybody who's renting out an apartment for cheap, dirt cheap, cheap. I mean, like $500-$600 a month. That's all I can afford. Isn't that a shame? That's sad. You know? But that's pretty much what I'm paying here too. So. But I have the whole basement to myself. I can walk around naked if I want to in the basement until someone comes down to do laundry. And of course, I have to put my pet snake away. Speaking of which, where's Shanita Gayton? Oh, did I say that? My bad. Invitation. Why don't you come on in and let love begin? What can I do? I'm watching the episode with that big 50 woman now. She does have big jugs, but her face wasn't hit with the stick. It was beat with the whole tree. Ooh, oh my. Mm-mm. You said the whole tree. Mm. Oh no. Got hit with the whole tree. That's why they call her big 50. Yeah. Yeah, it's not their, it's not her face that they're looking at. If she's named Big 50, she's named that for a reason. It has nothing to do with her looks from here on up, just there on down. I mean, what does a woman do with jugs like that? Wear them proudly, probably. Yes, yes, yes. Wear them proudly. I think if she could go topless, she probably would. Uh-oh. Now I've given all the judges names, not just alderman cousins. Alligator list. Troy said, "Put them in my face." Yeah. What? Hey, don't be stingy. She's got enough, to feed everybody. Yeah, pretty much so. She got enough to feed everybody. She has had them reduced or get back surgery. She has them reduced. Hey, if they ain't bothering her, they're not bothering us. Ha ha. Anyway, back surgery. Oh no. Mm-mm. In the words of Billy Preston, that's the way God planned it. That's the way God wants it to be. Huh. Mm-mm. Shoot, back surgery. I will walk behind her with my arms out. Mm-mm. Hey, sugar. Totally Orlando. DeBarge. And time will reveal. It's your Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Samora D. Williams. Thank you for checking in. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Samora. Samora. Troy Anthony, of course, the Soul Pole, and Lawana Trailer. We were talking about there's a lady, she's a female gangster, and she goes by the name of Big 50. Yeah, 25 per side. They look like they weigh like 50 pounds apiece. There you go. I mean, she's very well endowed, so they call her Big 50. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm, I'm not mad at Big 50 at all. But Troy said reduction surgeries are illegal. Yeah, I wish. A lot of people are getting implants because they're not happy with their appearance. So some women get breast implants, they get liposuction, and then put the, what is it called? Fat. Well, they take the fat out of your stomach and put it in your behind and make you have a bigger behind. I don't get it. You got what you got, right? Right, Ken? If you weren't blessed that way, then okay, that's it. But some women want to, augment their breasts, their behinds. My thing is, get a pedicure. Don't forget about your feet when you Like they want big boobs and a big butt and a small waist and a flat stomach, and their feet look all jacked up, like they're wearing Halloween feet or something. I don't know. What do I know about that, right? Greer with Chicago's own Curtis Mayfield. This is So in Love on Bedtime Stories. Ken Wadlington. Yeah. Samora. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm. How you be, Ken? How are you this evening? Troy said reduction surgeries are illegal, even though they're not. But just think, a woman shows up to get a breast reduction, and they say, nope, can't do it today. Sorry. Can't do it today. It's today. It's illegal. You know. But I don't know of any man. Oh, I take that back. I had a cousin once. He liked women with short hair who were flat chested. I was like, really? My cousin Will. Short hair, dark skin, and flat chested. Well, I was dating this young lady. I was like, hey, how about no? No, I didn't want. I know, right? What a pervert. They're just taking all of us women's rights. They're not trying to. Well, yeah, they are. I, I will agree to that. Yeah, I will agree to that. But yep, that's sad. What's next? You know, yeah, they were saying some women couldn't get abortions because if they're for one reason or another. You have the right to own huge jugs and you can vote. That about covers it. You have the right to have huge jugs. You're absolutely right, Troy. Yeah. And my thing is, who wouldn't want them? I know some women with huge breasts. They play with their own. we can't get abortion now. We can't get the stuff reductions. No, that's not the same thing, Samora. But okay, I get what you're saying. But yeah, we must select better judges and senators who want what we want. But see, that's just it. Some of them, I guess, have been grandfathered in because people don't know. Like when we vote for judges, when we go to the voting booth, we don't know who half those people are anyway, because judges don't run commercials for their, reelection. So 9 times out of 10, they reelect the same judges over and over again because we don't know what they look like. They don't know if we don't know what they stand for or anything like that. We just don't, you know. So therefore, the same judges, get recycled because we don't know who we're voting for. There are no pictures on there, unfortunately. Like, at McDonald's, when you look at the menu and say, oh, yeah, okay. Give me that hamburger there, with the 3 pieces of bread and the 2 meat patties. Yeah, you know what that looks like. You know what a Big Mac is. But I just told you a judge who is grandfathered in and what she stands for. And you're absolutely right. I hear you. You're absolutely right. But if, some of them, some of them we know what they stand for, and we just have to vote them out as long as we find out who they are. But like I said, there's no picture of them. The only time you see the judges is when you go downtown to, traffic court, or otherwise, or the other kind of court at 26 in California. Because I know what Judge Michael, uh, what is his name? Judge Michael Goen looks like. I know Goen. I know what he looks like. Yeah, I know exactly what he looks like. But because he was R. Kelly's judge, and he was my judge too. He was the one that sentenced me to 14 months of probation. I'm like, 14 months? What's with the odd number? Why couldn't it just been, be on probation for a year and that's it? Give me 14 months of probation, 130 hours of community service, and a 7 o'clock curfew. I'm like, boy, if you didn't have that robe on, you know. I just gave the whole list of judges' names for current upcoming. Google the names like I did. Okay, I will. I mean, and it doesn't hurt to be, um, to know who it is that you're voting for, especially with judges. Now, the other people, you see their commercials, you see what they stand for, in their commercials, or you've heard their track records. So, excuse me. So I get it. I understand. But these other judges, we don't know what they look like you know, until something happens. They're like, oh, that guy? Oh, man. Oh. So, yeah, we don't know what they look like. So we have to Google them um, individually and find out, what they stand for. And, that's pretty much it. I don't get too much into to politics, Miss Williams. Took the words right out of my mouth. I heard that. But I get it. I understand. I really do. Some of these judges, yeah, they've been grandfathered in so long. It's just like they finally got Michael Madigan out. He's been grandfathered in since the Daley administration. And I'm not talking Richie Daley. I'm talking about Richard J. Daley. I'm talking about Daddy Daley. He he came in as a kid and stayed. So they finally got him out of there as a whatever he was, alderman. But they fly under the radar, until they've really done something outlandish, like Vadoliak or somebody like that. So they need the whole families out. I know, right? We got what 2 or 3 dailies down in City Hall. So Richie's the only one that had sense enough to pretty much sit down. Sat down, sat down. Folks are mad that Dante Servin is out of jail for 16 shots. Chicago's own Dave Hollister, formerly of the group Blackstreets, and One Woman Man. That's me. One woman at a time. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Once again, hello to Samora D. Williams, Lawana Traylor, and, of course, Queen Janine Lee Jefferson. Where is Lady G tonight? I guess she's got the night off, like Jerome. Anyway, coming up in our next hour, we're going to be talking about Absolutely nothing. It's going to be foreplay, four songs by one of your favorite artists. Now, if you guys want to talk about something, because we went from talking about the female gangster, Big 50, and her girls, to talking about these judges that should be, removed from office. They've been judges for so long, we don't even know who these people are until we go to court. It's like, oh, that guy? Oh, man, he took my license away. He won't get a vote from me, but that's okay. He'll get the votes from everybody else up north because they like them. Yeah, he's cool. Anyway, it's your Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep, with the greatest love songs of all time. Here's Cameo, one of my favorites. You know it. It's Hanging Downtown. Mm-mm. Yep. Folks are mad that Dante Servin is out. Yep. Yeah, I tell you, and Samora is right. Yeah. They said once one or two people in that family has been elected as a public official, nobody else should be allowed to run ever, ever. That's how we got so many dailies in there. You got all of them. So anyway, daily this and daily that. Mm-mm. Boom, boom, ba boom, boom. Anyway, once again, don't forget to share the video on your page. Share and share alike because sharing is caring. So hit that share button. And also, don't forget all donations are welcome via the Cash App. 25, 30, $50. 50 going once, going twice. Sold. Yeah, $50. Come on with it. It's after the first of the month. I know you all have gotten your checks. So have I. It's already gone. It's called a car note. I have rent just like everybody else. I got rent, I got car note, I got phone note. I was on the phone Sunday morning with T-Mobile. I'm at church and the phone was off. I mean, the phone was off. I'm like, okay. I don't know what's going on, but the phone is off. So I called them and they told me, well, that was just enough, but your bill is this much. I'm like, it was just enough? It's like, okay, you're going to cut me off for the rest? It's like, I just sent you money Friday when I got paid. I mean, really? Okay. You know, don't I get a celebrity discount or something? Like, I guess not. I'm like, life is just so unfair. To make it so bad, T-Mobile is a sponsor of my show. Figure that one out, okay? My phone should never go off, right? Not. Nope. My phone is off. Well, it's not off now, but it was off. But thank goodness, you can still use the phone through the internet. If you have internet service, you can always use the phone that way. I'm like, oh, cool. Yep, but once you get away from the house, it's pretty much a done deal. So, yeah, it's all over after that. And I have three lines: mine, my son's, and that other lady whom I shared my last name with. So, yep. And her phone needs to be on 24/7, especially with her daddy in the hospital. Her phone got to be on. Nobody else's. Well, I take that back. Mine can be off. Hers can't be off, and our son's can't be off because he's away at school. So yeah. So that's it. That's it. That's all. So the phones cannot be off. And I've told T-Mobile this over and over again. I said, look, I have a son who's away at school in southern Illinois somewhere. I said, his phone can't go off. It cannot. He cannot be without service. They didn't care. I heard Ernie Hudson kick Denzel Washington in the crotch at the MTV Music Awards. Can anyone confirm? I think that's something somebody made up. I don't think that really happened. But anyway. Samora, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Shanita Gayton said I sounded upbeat tonight. That's only because I've had no sleep. So I'm forcing myself to stay awake right now. So, yeah. Am I doing a good job so far? Thank you. And just think, cool, I don't have to be at work until 11. So even if I go to sleep at 1 o'clock, I still sleep a full 7 or 8 hours. So I don't get up till like 9:30. So I'm good to go. Yeah. I can still stay up and party. No, I can't. Not like I used to. Those days are over. Over. OVA, over. Yep, them days are over. Mm-mm. Once again, don't forget to share the video. I hate it when I can't find a picture. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That is such a beautiful song. I love that song. Nobody else plays it. Dexter Wansell, 1 million miles from the ground. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, getting ready for foreplay. That's in our next hour. Actually, it's like 28 minutes from now, so I can't wait because it seems like time is flying tonight, which is a good thing. The faster it flies, the faster I can get into bed. Good evening to TC. Thank you for checking in. Also, the Sister Teresa and Samora. Thank you, Samora. I love that name, Samora. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. And the other day I had the pleasure to interview this guy along with Atiba Buchanan, who's at WVON. We talked to Mr. Howard Hewitt, and he's done several songs with this guy, Stanley Clark. This is Heaven Sent You on Bedtime Stories. Watching videos from the 50-yard line. Oh, really? Okay, cool. That's what's up, TC. Now that's what's up. Watching videos from the 50-yard line. I sure would like to see one of those, I tell you. From the 50-yard line. Howard Hewitt is so awesome. Yeah, he's not bad. He always makes for a good interview. Yeah, he always makes for a great interview. You have always some good information coming out of his mouth. You know, some people aren't. Robin Lewis. Hello, Robin. Some people aren't good at giving interviews. Um, Howard Hewitt is one of those guys that you can talk to, and you forget that you're actually interviewing somebody. Um, it doesn't seem like you have to hold back or whatever. If he don't want to answer a question, he won't answer it. He'll let you know, or he'll answer it in a way where like you know the answer to that, Al. Oh, okay, yeah, I do. But nice guy. Um, and there are not that many nice people in this business. I'm gonna say that there are not that many guys or girls in this business that are easy to talk to. And Howard is a great interview. He's probably one of the best interviews I ever did. It was a few years ago. We were at the African Fest, and this is when I first started, which was many radio stations that I've worked at, and somebody asked me, "Would you like to interview Howard Hewitt?" I was like, "Sure, make it happen." And that was it. They made it happen, and it was probably one of the best interviews that I'd ever done. He came and sat with us in the park, um, and that was it. We went on the air, we talked, and he got up and left. He said thank you, and I was like, thank you. Oh, thank you. And that was it. We tried to stay in touch, Robin. We tried to stay in touch, but but with with his schedule, it's hard to you know for him to keep in touch with every DJ in every city. So you know, but whenever he comes to town, I try to see him if I'm not working. You know. Yes, I wonder what it looks like backstage with him. What his groupies look like. I know what R. Kelly's groupies look like. I know exactly what his groupies look like. But what do Howard Hewitt's groupies look like? That's a good question. Are they older ladies? Maybe. I don't know. I cannot find this picture. We'll have to make a copy of it next time. Romper room. No, that would be R. Kelly's backstage antics. Nope. Mr. Hewitt's probably looks like something totally different. You know, ladies rolling up in their wheelchairs and stuff. More like pamper room. Mm-mm. I cannot find that picture. Kimberly, greetings. Greetings to you. How's Dad doing? Daddy. I was just telling them earlier. Your dad was in the hospital, so uh, we're sending our prayers out to him. I mean, I know he's going to be all right. He's a fighter. I talked to him, as a matter of fact, last week around this time. I sure did. So, like Lady G and I said, we're going to have to put bubble wrap around him, make sure he's okay. So, we can't lose the JB. You know, it's like I feel. It seems like he lost his voice. Well, better his voice than his life. Maybe he'll be hoarse for a few days and that's it. But he ain't going nowhere soon. He's not going anywhere. You know, it is. It's not his time. It's just not his time. So, what you said? Bubble wrap sounds good. I know, right? Here, Daddy, put this on. What is that? Bubble wrap? Why I need to put bubble wrap on me? You know, He's like, your son-in-law said put bubble wrap around you, so I'm going to do it. Two in a row from Stanley Clark and Mr. Howard Hewitt. That is Fantasy Love. And before that, Heaven Sent You, right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, just ahead of foreplay, saying hello to Kimberly Ann. Thank you for joining us. And of course, our prayers go out to your dad, who is my father-in-law, ladies and gentlemen. And I talked to him last week. He sounded really strong last week. She said it sounded like he's lost his voice, but hopefully it's just his voice. He'll be all right. Trust me. So, like I said earlier, we're going to put bubble wrap around him because it ain't time for him to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, send your prayers out to James Bell. That is my wife's father, and of course, my father-in-law. We ain't ready for him to go yet. Anyway, coming up in about 16 minutes, we're going to do the foreplay. Right now, we're going to do this one from Dandy Randy Crawford. This is the song that Donnie Simpson used to end Video Soul with. I said, that's such a pretty song. Who is that? It's Randy Crawford. It's called Wrap You Up in My Love. Real tight. I'm doing it now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. I love that song. That's right. Yep. Thank you, Lawana. Thank you. Whew. And thank you to everyone else as well. Thank you. You know, it's like when there's a crisis or whatever, it's like we bond together. We put our differences aside. Whatever is going on in our lives, you know, we all get together. So that's it. So exactly. So whatever differences that we have, they all get set aside until, you know, you know. So once again, thank you, Lawana. I appreciate it. I love this song. I love it. I guess it's too late to. The Sugar Shack probably didn't even open tonight. Ugh. I guess it's Subway again tonight. Tonight. Yep, I'm gonna go to the Subway over on 83rd Street. 79th, I don't fool with 79th. I just don't. They they jacked this guy at the gas station on the corner of 79th and Lafayette. So mm-mm. I don't care. I can be on bone dry. I will drive down to 76 and get some gas from the mobile station across the street from the Shell station. I will not get gas up here at that gas station on 79th. I don't care. No. Yep. Yep. Lady G, what's up? What's up? No salmon credits yet. I guess not. Oh well. I'll be back. Mm. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rufus featuring Shaka Khan and Sweet Thing, as we call it in the hood, Sweet Thang. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It is Bedtime Stories. Hello to Victor Jackson, Lady G, and Kimberly Ann. Thank you so much for checking in and letting me know how my father-in-law is doing. He is a fighter. James Bell, man, I tell you. And I got to be honest, guys. My first father-in-law, my first marriage, me and her dad didn't get along too well. His his name was Charles Wright. And me and Charles Wright didn't see eye to eye for some strange reason. Well, I know what the reason was, but I don't want to say. Because then you'll say, you're throwing salt on your former father-in-law, huh? We just didn't get along. I thought we would hit it off because of the music thing, but yeah, me and Charles Wright, nah. Me and James Bell, it's a whole different story. Get well soon, James Bell. We got to go get that. Let me try that again. Got to go get us some Chinese food, man. Here's Brenda Lee Eager and the Commissioner, Jerry Butler. He was probably stuck up because he and his brother Wilbur Wright invented the airplane. Charles Wright did not like me for some strange reason. Well, I can say the reason now because I'm not actually on the air. And my ex-wife no longer listens to me. She used to listen to me faithfully every night that I went on. Mm-mm. Anyway. Please give him honey for his voice and throat. Okay. Slick Vic, what's going on, sir? Slick Vic, Victor Jackson. Honey for the voice and throat. Yep. Sometimes that actually works for me, you know? So understanding, baby. Yep. But what was the name of that song you played by Chris Mayfield? It was called So in Love. So in love. Yeah. That is one of my favorites by Curtis Mayfield. I don't so much like his version of The Makings of You, even though it's the original. I like Gladys is way better. But yeah. If you Google honey, you'll see it's for immunity. Okay. I will. Thank you, Lawana. As a matter of fact, someone gave me, well, not gave me, but they have their own honey farm. And that's where I got a big jar of honey. So becoming a witness for the state is also a way to get immunity. Troy, cut it out. Cut it out. Mm-mm. Cut it out, Troy. You, sir, are a nut. Where are you going, Lady G? Already? You just got in the chat room. Oh, well. Making of You, I love them both. So do I. I just happen to like Gladys's version more. Yeah. You sent them to me, Honey Farmers. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. The Honey Farmers. Good night, Lady G. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, winking your eye. Where's my salmon croquettes? Or did you forget? Mm-hmm. Hey, hon, have a good night. You too, sweetheart. I will talk with you tomorrow at your lunchtime, which is not my lunchtime, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I take lunch anytime. Cherie Yvette Withers Banks. Good evening. How are you? Yep. Call me at lunchtime, please. See, you can't say to another Capricorn, hey, do this, do that. And you're like, who are you talking to? You not my daddy. You not my. Your name ain't James Bell. Like, okay, all right, okay. Could you please? Oh, she was talking to you. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, let me talk to Cherie while you all are talking, okay? Mm-mm. I am very well. How are you this evening? Thank you for asking. You know, I'm I made it through my Monday and my Tuesday, so the rest of the week should be a breeze. Cause payday is Friday. Hey, I'll be broke on Monday. Yeah. Yep. Ah. Yep. I'll be broke on Monday. Yep. Got to pay that young car note, which is cool because they don't know where I am, so they can't ever come and get it. The address that they have is in Park Forest because they ask me that every time. Your address is 16 McCarthy Road, Park Forest. Come and get it. Oh, it's not there. Mm-mm. Nancy Wilson, you're as right as rain. For Miss Delicious, right here on Bedtime Stories on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB. I say WDLB Indianapolis, and of course, the best music of your life. .com, .net, FM, all of those. It's your Dr. Al Greer. And this Bedtime Stories show is sponsored by Williams Inn Pizza, located at 20 South Avenue in the South Loop. Right down Best Records. That's right. Some of the best pizza, flat or thick. Well, you know me. I like mine thick. What'd you say, baby? She said, Herb's gonna get you. He's not gonna do anything to me. He can't. He can't. Anyway, uh, what was I saying? Williams Inn Pizza, 2210 South Michigan. Thin crust, thick crust, or deep dish, as they call it. And of course, they got great fries. Chicken wings just off the chain. They just fall off the bone. Yeah, they are delicious. So that's 2210 South Michigan Avenue. Williams Inn Pizza. If you don't want to go there, all you have to do is give them a call or go on their website, Williams Inn Pizza, and I'm sure someone will deliver the pizza to you. Me, I waited too late to deliver a pizza anywhere, so I'm going to finish eating these Cheetos, which is sponsored by. Would you say good luck with your search? Oh, well, thank you, Lady G. Well, thank you. Yes. I'm sure someone else will make me some salmon patties, but thank you. Oh my. Mm-hmm. But thank you. Anywho, I'm gonna learn how to make it myself. I don't know from whom, but anyway, I'm sure someone will make me some salmon croquettes. Hey, that's me. Anyway, it's time for foreplay. This group hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They were known as Raw Soul at one time until they came to the attention of the great Marvin Gaye. They became background singers for Marvin Gaye, and they were known as, they went from Raw Soul to the Love Men Unlimited or Limited. From there, their lead singer, whose name is Harold Beverly, decided to change the name at the suggestion of Marvin Gaye. So Harold changed his name to Frankie, which he took from Frankie Lyman, and they became Maze featuring Frankie Lyman. I mean Frankie Beverly, or as we say in the hood, Frankie Beverly Maze, but it's actually Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. We never knew the other guys in the group. That was, and that's fine as long as they made good music, right? So tonight in foreplay, we feature the music of Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. This is Never Let You Down. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Woo-ha. Anywho, mm-mm. You said Herb's gonna get me. I tell you. Hmm. I miss that guy. Herb was like a dad to me, and really miss him. Amen. Richard Piggy. Yep, that guy. Yep, miss me some Herb Kent. Anyway, maybe I can get some from the Sugar Shack, huh? Or maybe Cherie knows how to make salmon patties. Yeah. Mm-mm. I'm trying to think. I used to get salmon patties. Oh yeah, I remember now. You know who had the best salmon patties? Isola's. I remember we used to get out of the club, Sherry. I'm sorry, Cherie. We used to get out of the club and we would go straight to Isola's. And for some strange reason, whenever I was in Isola's at 1 o'clock in the morning after leaving the club, Mr. and Mrs. Leak would always be in there from AR Leak. So it'd be Spencer Sr. and Mrs. Leak in Isola's at 1 o'clock in the morning. Why? I, I don't know. And you can't miss Mrs. Leak. That hair. And I don't get me wrong. I'm not ragging on Mrs. Leak. So don't go back and tell her. But my thing is, her hair, Dailies on 63rd has them. I know, yeah. But they're not open. But they had some of the best salmon patties at Isola's. And Mrs. Leak hasn't changed her hairstyle since then. It's the same. It's like she uses plenty of Aquanet on it. It never moves. You know. But hey, but she still looks the same. And she's got a full head of hair. So it's like I can't hate on her. I can't. At one time, and I don't know how many people know this, but Mr. Leak at one time was married to Mavis Staples. Yeah, it's right. It's her signature hair. Yeah, it's like a lion's mane or something like that, or a nest in her case. But it's like it's just, and it's not a wig. It's her hair. But it stays. It stays the way it is. I'm like, wow, that is, yeah, that hair don't move, but it's like perfect. She must, yeah, the Leaks are probably doing funeral services undertaking overnight. Mavis Staples is your cousin. Wow. How cool is that? Good. I can tell my Mavis Staples story, and it's not a bad one. One day, I was at the Subway sandwich place on 79th and Yates. 79th and Yates. And I'm standing in line, and there's this little old lady in front of me, and she's on the phone. So I don't want to interrupt her. So she's on the phone, and she's talking, and she's talking, and she's talking. So at one point, she grabbed her sandwich, and she went to sit down and finished talking. So I waited and got my sandwich. So finally, I got through. She got off the phone, and I walked over to her real slowly. And I said, "Ma'am, excuse me for asking, but did anybody ever tell you you look like Mavis Staples?" And she just started laughing. She said, "Yes, all the time." I'm like, "You're Mavis Staples, aren't you?" And my voice went up 20 octaves. I was like, oh my God. I was, and being in the business, Cherie, you see people all the time, like, okay, like I was telling this guy tonight, okay, I used to hang out with the Dells and the Dramatics. They were my drinking buddies, you know. So it was like, ma'am, I don't want an autograph. I just want a selfie with you. So she was like, whatever that is, okay. You like, okay. All right, young man. I was like, I was trying to get her to remember me and everything else. I said, well, I used to work with Richard Pegee, and I did some of his commercials and this, that, and the other. And she said, oh, yeah, Richard Pegee. Yeah, I remember him. But she was so gracious. I said, please, I'd like to do an interview on you. I work for VON and this, that, and the other. I have my own radio station. And I was like, I would love for you to do an interview with me, or let me do an interview on you. And it didn't happen. And I was hurt. She never called me. And that's been like 3 years now. This was back before COVID. This was, exactly in 2019. So this is right before COVID. And no, I want to say 2017. So, excuse me. So it's been some time since I've seen her. I saw her documentary that she did. Excellent documentary. I mean, she's just truly the voice. They showed pictures of her when she was younger, and she had just joined the group, and she was a kid with this grown woman's voice. I was like, wow. I mean, she's always had that full voice. So that kind of put her out front as the lead singer of the group. So you're supposed to contact her, not the other way around. Well, I didn't want to bug her. Oh my God, Mavis Staples, can I have your number, please? No. So I blew that. So next thing I know, she had a new album out, and I wanted to interview her. So once again, I saw her on social media. So at that point, I reached out to her. I tried to remind her of who I was and where I saw her and all that stuff. So.
And stories with Al Greer.
But yep, it to no avail. I never got in touch with her. She never called me, and that was it. But hey, it's the way it goes on love's train. But she was really nice, you know, just really nice woman, nice. But when she didn't call me back, I was kind of upset. I was like, maybe Staples didn't call me back. I'm kind of mad. Why did I think Mavis Staples was going to call me? I don't know. But, I tried to remind her of everybody that I knew, and, that I worked with Herb and I worked with Richard Pegee, and that was it. So, yeah. So that's it. So, big ups to Mavis Staples. I mean, the group started off doing gospel, and then they went to R&B, which was still gospel. It was like there was still a word in the music, so but it just wasn't churchy like that. But who else in the 70s could get away with being a family group with a guy in there named Pops? You know, Pops, his real name was Roebuck. Would you say contact her again? I will. Thank you. I certainly will. I will contact her till I get an answer. You know, Mavis and LaDonna Tittle could be sisters. You're absolutely right, Ken. You are absolutely right. Yeah. Yep, they kind of look alike. They do. Now, LaDonna didn't used to look like Mavis Staples. I mean, back in the day, LaDonna was, whew, LaDonna was a knockout, you know. Yeah, twins, yeah. I mean, now, yeah, they look exactly like, but back then, LaDonna was hot. There is no other way to describe it. LaDonna was hot back in the day. She was smoking. I remember meeting her at WJPC. They were at 820 South Michigan in the Johnson Publishing Company building. I took a crew out there, and um, I mean, back then we didn't have the camcorders that they have now, the little bitty ones. We had the big old camcorders like they have at Channel 7, 9, and 2 and 5, and yeah, those, and 32. They had those big ones, and it had its own tape player, so it was like two pieces: the camera, a long cord, and then the tape recorder or the VHS. And I got some good footage of LaDonna. I don't know where it is now, but LaDonna, whoo. Mm-mm. That's right. Yep, the VCR on the shoulder. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. They covered LaDonna with bumper stickers one year and put her as a jet centerfold. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, Kimberly. I will talk to you tomorrow at lunch. Your lunch, not mine. Like I said, I can take lunch whenever I want to. I get that at 11 and take lunch at 12. I ain't no good. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I get to work. Oh, well, it's lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. Like, but Al, hey, it's lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. Mm-mm. Good night, Miss Delicious. Please give your dad raw honey. Mm-hmm. I gotta take a little for myself too. Matter of fact, I got a jar of honey at work. Yep. And yes, I'm eating Cheetos. Once again, thank you, Luana. Thank you, Ken. And yes, this is my dinner. Thank you very much. Don't hate on the Cheetos. Ugh. Play the Sam Cooke Muhammad Ali song. Purple tea is the new thing coming down the pipes. Purple tea? Hmm. Or you talking about hell here, the gang's all here? It's from Africa. Okay. Mm. Maze, featuring Frankie Beverly. I want to thank you to Dr. Al Greer wrapping up foreplay right here on Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Ken Watlington, who joined us on our Facebook Live. Lawana, of course. Lady G had to go to bed, but not to sleep, probably. And Ken was talking about purple tea. Purple tea. Now they have green tea. Now they have, and black tea. But now they have purple tea. So what are the properties in there? I'll tell you. Russell Baker, what's going on? Shake and bake. That's right. We're putting you to bed, but never to sleep. Right here on Bedtime Stories. Here's one more from Frankie Beverly and Maze. This is The Joy and the Pain. Anyway, K Dub, LT. Good evening, LT. All right, guys, don't forget to share the video. Where it says like, comment, and share, share the video. I think Dolores Taylor is still in the chat room. Either that or she switched over and just started listening. But that's cool. As long as she's listening. I've been listening on the website. Oh, well, thank you, LT. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Keep on listening. Mm-mm. But thank you for joining us. Hope you're okay. I never hear from you anymore, LT. Ah, good old water. Slick Vic still at work. Okay. On the night shift. Mm-mm. LT said, I'm always busy. Yep, I sure am. Oh, because I'm working. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I am working. As a matter of fact, I work Sunday to Sunday. On Sunday, I play drums at two different churches. Sunday night, I'm at the gospel station. Monday through Friday, I'm at VON. Thursday night, I'm at the gospel station again. Saturday, I'm working out in River Oaks at the mall. So yeah, so yep, that's basically it. You're absolutely right. But it's always good to see you on my live. I appreciate you. It's like yeah. You only have one life to live. Thank you very much. You only have one life to live. This is true. This is very Jamaican, all those jobs. You're right, Vic. Thank you. Thank you very much. I try to stay busy. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm a Jamaican. Ah, no. You're the only person I let call me Mutt. Yes, I'm a Jamaican Mutt. Yes. Mm-mm. 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 Jamaican Mutt. I'm gonna get a T-shirt with that on there. Mm-mm. You said a Jamaican Mutt. Yeah, Vic. You see what she called me? We call each other that all the time. That's been our running joke ever since we've known each other. It's like I said, "You a mutt?" She said, "Yeah, it takes one to know one." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." Yeah. Yep. Mm-mm. That's right. Takes one to know one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, TC. TC still hanging in there. Thank you, TC. I appreciate you. You didn't fall asleep like the other folks. They tired. They be tired. Uh-uh. You started something, Vic. No, you didn't start anything. Leslie and I call each other mutt. You know, if anybody else calls us mutt, then we defend each other. It's like, no, you don't call her a mutt, and she won't let nobody call me a mutt. That's much got to stick together, like the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's right, baby. That's right. Us mutts got to stick together. But that's something we started a long time ago. So yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I wouldn't call you a mutt. More like a Pomeranian on heroin. Oh God! Thank you. Thanks, Troy. The joys of being a mixed breed. Yes, I know. Yes. How wonderful it is. Yes. People don't know what to think of me when they look at me. And they're like, is that your hair? Yeah, it's growing out of my head. What do you think it is? I mean, it's, it's so, my hair is so what? Well, what it isn't. Talking to your answering service. I love you. Hope you get this message. Gerald Levert, an answering service right here on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Man, I miss Gerald Levert. I really do. That, I mean, he was becoming, more and more popular as his career went on, and then it was cut short. What a shame! What a shame! What a shame! Anyway, we have the music, of course, to remember him by. Gerald Levert. Speaking of another one, gone way too soon. It's Luther Vandross, a song that was produced by, you guessed it, R. Kelly. This is When You Call on Me on Bedtime Stories. To you, call on me. So, I heard that. Go ahead, LT. You stood the test of time. When you call on me, baby, that's to you. Baby, that's when LT. I need love. I'll be there when you call on, baby. Baby, that's when I'll come running to you. I'll be on tomorrow as well, Lawana. Yes, I will. Now I'll come running to me. Running to you. Shabbat, shabbat. But you. Yeah, we'll do Howard Hewitt tomorrow. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yes, Lawana, I'll be on tomorrow. Yep, for sure. Please stop eating wraps as much as you can. Let the bread fall back. Or please try eating wraps. Okay. That's not a problem. I don't have any problem switching up every now and then. You know, the spinach wrap, the, what is it? The tomato basil wrap. Yeah. 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 What'd you say? Ew, tomato, yuck. Don't forget the Reynolds wrap. Thank you, Troy. Try a refreshing chicken salad wrapped in romaine lettuce. Very tasty. Does Subway have wraps? Absolutely. Tomato basil and spinach wrap. Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get one for tonight and one for tomorrow, or at least eat half tonight and half tomorrow. So, yeah, they are might be tasty. Shwap, shwap. Ew, I'm speaking of meat and sandwich wrapped. Well, yeah, that too. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Leslie is talking about something totally different. A chicken salad wrapped in lettuce. No, I'm wrap it in something else. And then wrap it in lettuce. Wrap it around the lettuce. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Tasty. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The name of the group is called Heaven and Earth. They hail from here in Chicago. And the song originally done by the Flamingos back in 56. I only have eyes for you right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Whatever happened to Heaven and Earth? I don't know. Of course, their biggest song was Guess Who's Back in Town. That was their biggest hit. And then I guess they got their jobs back at the car wash, like I always say. Here's my good friend Daryl Cameron, a.k.a. Captain Sky, on Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm. Jerk chicken wraps. Yes, that sounds delicious. Jerk chicken wraps. Yep, they're good too. They're might bit tasty. Yep. Any kind of wraps is good. Now you're not doing anything but making me hungry, Luana. Mm-mm. I'm gonna run out of here and get something to eat. Which is cool because you usually have to wait an hour before your food digests. So I'll be up for another hour anyway. So it's what I do. Really? TC, you like him too? Luana said I cook very well. I got to master salmon croquettes. I'm making myself hungry as well. Yes. TC, TC. You said you used to skate off that song? That's what's up. Okay. That's what's up. Jose Sanders got an Emmy? Whoa. Talk about the comeback kid, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Elo, where you been, girl? She said, I was present the whole time. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. And you didn't say anything. You were quiet as a church mouse the whole time. Quiet as a church mouse. Keep it real. Keeping it real. Tell anybody. Tell everybody. Reverend Al Sharpton said, keep it real. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Now that's how you end a show. My good friend Captain Sky, aka Daryl Cameron. The answer is you, Lord. That's going to do it for your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Thank you so much for staying up with me. I really appreciate you guys. Troy Anthony, Ken Watlington, LaWanna Trailer, Kimberly, Elo, the list goes on. TC, LT, the sister Teresa, and of course Lady G for being in earlier. Jay Anthony, thank you so much. Who else? Oh, Slick Vic Jackson, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. TC, we'll do this again real soon, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Because my computer's tired now. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, Miss Delicious. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm going to run out and get me a sandwich. Yep. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Once again, thank you so much. Congratulations to Jose Sanders for getting an Emmy. Yep. Talk about the comeback kid.